What's going on, guys? David here, Diecast Life and Death. So, if you've been following along, you know that my collection of 50 years in collecting was on its way. Well, the boxes arrived today. And this isn't all of it. That's just what I brought into this room. But so I thought I would do a video and bring you guys along. This is the first box that I opened, and in this box is some heat. And I mean heat. You could cook your supper in this box. Just throw a frozen pizza right in there and you'll have supper in no time. But so how I was considering doing this, and I'm listening. I'd love to hear your comments down below. But I would love to hear your comments as I go through these boxes. A lot of these boxes are, the cars aren't organized yet. Some are. Some are a mix of all kinds of things. But me opening these boxes, I haven't seen some of these. I haven't opened some of these boxes in over 5 years. And this one I had because these were cars that I bought in the last 5 years. Some of the cars that I bought in the last 5 years. And I'll differentiate the two whenever we're doing a video. But I thought I would bring you along as I get to go look at the goodness that's in these boxes and share with you the goodies that I have picked up over the years. So that's how I labeled the boxes. So I've got like Cast 64, and then this is Cast 64 Premium. And then I've got Cast, 43 for the 143 scale cars, and Cast 24, 25 for the 124, 25th scale cars, and the Cast 118 or Cast 18 for the 118s, and then the Cast 12 for the Cast 112s. So I kind of have an idea of what's in the boxes. Now, when I say I kind of have an idea, the models, no, yeah. But when I cracked this one open, and this is the first box that I've opened, and when I opened it, I was like, oh, dude, fire, we have to make a video. So once we go through this box, and like I said, leave a comment down below how you think we should do these unboxings. Should I just do them in random, or should I start to organize things and then feed it out? I guess what I'm saying is I don't know what you guys would want to see. So please let me know how you think we should do this. But I'm gonna pull this box over here a little bit. Give me some room here on the here. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me get out of here. I don't like that shadow. I'm gonna set it right there. And we're just gonna pull out stuff as it comes out of the box. And like I said, there is no rhyme or reason to how they're coming out of the box. So this one was a 2019 release. So 2020 green light, blue collar, green machine of the 77 Ford F100. The green base, the green paint. Next one, and this one's in a protector. I'll take it out to set it when we set it on the table. So this is a I want to say, I know for a fact this was a 2021 release. Yep, 2021. I'm sorry, a 2022 release on a 2021 copyright date. The ultra red of the Lincoln, and this is the released for version B. Set her over there. Going back to the well, boys. Oh yeah, wow! I hadn't seen. So Wow. I remember finding this. Out in Nevada, there was an ad in the Facebook marketplace of a guy who was moving out of town. And he was selling off all of his extras in his diecast collection. And when I say I got a lot of good buys at that guy's house, I spent a lot of money and time over that guy's house. But 1981 copyright. So I'm assuming 1982 release. And I was tickled to death when I found this little car. The Hot Wheels Aries station wagon on card. I actually have another one of these on card. Now, I am totally swagging here, but I think I'm right. This was a new model for 1982, and I believe, and if someone knows otherwise, correct me if I'm wrong, but I have never seen this model ever having been used again by Hot Wheels. This casting, I think, was born in 1982, and it had a very, very short life. I get, look, I understand why. Back in 1982, who wanted a yellow Aries K-car station wagon, and then add the insult, they put the wood grain down the side. But when I saw this at this guy's house, I was like, well, that's number 2 on card that I have. And I've only seen a handful of these in decades. And most of them were, loose and just beat all. Yeah, So I'm going to show you the back of this card. And the reason why I'm going to show you the back of the card is look at the lack of all of the information. That's all. That's all. That's all you have. And you look at all your new Hot Wheels, and the entire thing from here to here is disclaimers and licensing and compliance. This was back when, all they had to do was say, do not oil wheels and axles. Ordinary oils will harm them. So, but great, like I said, great little find. I was really happy when I found this. And I'll put it back in. All these cars, the ones that I can pull out of protectors, I will. But they're easier to show out of the protector. Where is that one? Okay, well, here. So 2021 copyright, 22 release of the. Oops. Hold it. Here I am. I'm going to go ahead and take them out of the thing. No, but you didn't do it. The Ultra Red of the same Lincoln, but in Series A. Back to the well. Okay, let's grab something out of here. Okay. So this was the first one of these that I had ever run across. And I had not... And when I say ran across, it was the first thing... I didn't know these existed until, I knew they existed. But 21 copyright, so 22 release. And, but hey, it's a Target red machine of the 81 Dodge Diplomat from the greatest American hero. And when I first saw this car hanging on the peg, I was like, what? Because I had seen this car, the non-chase version, and I'm like, what in God's name are they doing with that? And then flipped it over, and there was a red bottom, and I was like, well, I'll be... So there it is. Well, like I said, not an overly exciting car, but still, chase is a chase. Back to the old well here. So, this is one that I originally found for when I found one, I sent it to Derek at Honest Diecast, and because he was jonesing hard for it, but so I just sent it to him because hey, he is a big fan of the Toyota Supra, and when I found another Ultra Red, I was like, well, there it is. I have mine now too. Now, interesting fact. I couldn't possibly tell you what. Well, I can tell. This guy's name is Mike. But these are two Auto World designers, and I ran into them at the Las Vegas. What is it? What the Diecast Con in last year, and so I had them. They initialed or signed this car for me. So that's an autographed Ultra Red. And back to the well. Anything special in here? Okay, so this is one that I picked up because I could. And well, yeah, Dave. What do you mean you could? Well, so I have a subscription to Motor Trend TV, and they made this General Mayhem available to the subscription holders, and I was like, well, yeah, I'll take one. Thank you. So that's how I got that one. And it was funny because it said they were making it available to people that had new subscriptions. Well, that is true. You had to get a new subscription. Well, when that offer came out, mine had just expired. So I basically just renewed my subscription and I got the car. This next one is a 2021 copyright, so 2022 release. Release 3 of the Johnny Lightning muscle cars, the White Lightning Plymouth GTX. Back to the box. Okay, so pull this one out of the protector, and so this is also going to be a 20. Let me just make sure. Yep, 2021 release. So all these cars are cars that I picked up in the last 8 months before I moved back to Texas. But so ran into this guy, Auto World, the Ultra Red of the Chevrolet Camaro. Got 2 more cars in here, and like I said, I don't want to make these ginormous, long, 3-hour videos. I want these to be things that you guys enjoy watching, that you don't have to pack a lunch. Pack a snack, maybe, or, So, this one, and I don't know what happened to the card here, but that's behind the bubble. Okay. So, this is a 2021 release. I'm sorry, copyright, so 2022 release, Ultra Red of the Camaro. And then, last from the box, it's not anything huge. It's one of the very few RLCs that I actually got to get from Mattel, and it's just the blue BMW. But it just happened to be in this box because I was packing, like I said, the more rare cars in their own box. So with that, guys, I've got a ton, and I mean a ton of boxes I need to go through, and I would like to bring you along for the journey. Um, so down in the comments below, let me know how you think I should proceed in moving forward, because having you guys along for the ride is what's going to make me going through all of my boxes a lot more like Christmas. And I want to share. I want to share. You know, now going back to this, and this is a side note. If anybody has a mint, but off the card RLC of the SS454 that they're not trying to get an arm and a leg for, because at my age, my arms and my legs probably aren't worth as much. But as I've said in my prior videos, I collect cars that I collect, meaning the ones that I want. And I had the SS454 in my basket, two of them, two. And by the time I got to the checkout, but didn't get it. And like I said, I'm not going to pay an arm and a leg. If somebody has one loose that they cracked, or they busted the blister on it or something, or the card's gotten mangled, I want the car. And I'll pay a, reasonable, keep it down, fellas. I'm on a fixed income. No, I'm on a broke income at my age, but you know what I'm saying. But seriously, if anybody does have one that they wouldn't mind helping an old guy out, put something down in the comments below. We'll figure out a way to get in contact with one another. But guys, with that, get out there and get to hunting, because there's gold out there in them there hills. We will talk to you guys soon. Bye.